I wanted to share my story about my experience postpartum as far as hair loss goes. So how to avoid postpartum hair loss after your pregnancy. I think this is a really important topic. I get asked about it a lot, and it's very common for women around the 4-month mark postpartum to lose their hair in clumps. I've had friends be devastated. They're trying to get back to the best version of themselves with so many things happening, and then your hair is falling out in clumps, right? So some of the things that I attribute this to are things that you can get ahead of before you have your baby. They will benefit your overall health and wellness. So why not look into them? Okay, let's get started. My name's JoAnna Pallante. I'm a mom, a wife, and a holistic health advocate. I'm here to share my tips to help you just have your best experience postpartum. Here's what I did that I think prevented me from having this traumatizing experience for some women, which is losing their hair. I took supplements. I absolutely swear by vitamin D, zinc, and making sure that you get your iron level right. I was actually a little iron deficient in my pregnancy. I don't really like the idea of supplementing with iron, but you can, find different iron pills out there. I think the best way to do it is to just eat whole foods like spinach. I love spinach. You need to just make sure that you get your leafy greens, things like that in your diet in order. Second, I really, really believe that my marine-based collagen, it's by a brand called Agent Nature. It's a superior collagen to a lot of the other ones that are on the market. I mix this in smoothies, and I think that this absolutely is a game changer for just your skin and your hair, and they say your nails. It's just an all-around wellness boost. So I have this amazing eyebrow hair growth and hair growth. I mean, it's amazing to some people, but for me, it's actually kind of a challenge because I have to get my eyebrows done every 2 weeks and I have to get my hair color done every 6 weeks. You can see my roots. This is me at the 5-week mark. So as somebody who colors her hair a lot and should be, in a position where I would lose more hair than most people because of the processing that I do to it, I did not experience any hair loss, and I absolutely attribute this to collagen. So make sure you take your collagen in your postpartum recovery. Another thing that I really felt was beneficial for me was placenta encapsulation. It's not for everyone. You should look into it, do your research, see if you can find someone who has a lot of experience in doing this. But basically, before birth, you want to find this person and arrange for them to pick up your placenta at the hospital. They will transport it. It has to be, at a certain temperature. They have to know the right way to handle it, but they will grind it up in pill form. And I believe I took those pills for I think I had enough supply for like 4 to 5 months after I gave birth, and just basically took them as part of my morning routine. It's putting a ton of nutrients back into your body. Think about it. This is, the organ that's delivering all of the nutrients to your baby, and it's just rich in nutrients that you are losing and deficient in after pregnancy. So why not take the chance? I really feel like it aided in my recovery. Definitely something you should look into. And then lastly, I really like acupuncture. So I did acupuncture after doing my IVF treatments. I feel like it really helped increase my chances of, IVF success. It just overall made me feel really balanced. I did acupuncture towards the end of my pregnancy, so around the 36-week mark, we picked up our sessions again. And then postpartum, for the first couple of weeks postpartum, you really need all of the healing things that you can get. You want to have nourishing foods, warm soups. I took some Chinese herbs that my acupuncturist recommended. Anything that you can do to get your body back on track, because I don't think you really fully get back to yourself until around the 6-month mark. That was my experience. So anything that will aid in that is just something that I'm a fan of, and I'm happy to share with you. Pregnancy recovery is one of the gnarliest things. I had a natural birth. You might have a C-section, your experience might be different than mine, but the toll that it takes on your body is really something. So anything that you can do to offset what you're going through, I think is worth looking into. So for me, the first 21 days, I really kind of took it easy. I ate warm, nourishing foods. I did not go back to the gym. I'm a gym addict. After 21 days, I went to the gym. Most doctors recommend waiting 6 weeks. That's your personal choice for you to explore with your doctor. But I think that also aided in my recovery. I didn't fully feel like myself again until probably at least 6 months, maybe even a year. But I would say around the 6-month mark, I really started to feel like JoAnna again. And for me, all of these things aided in that process. So I just wanted to share what worked for me. Again, check with your doctor. It's It might not be for everyone, but all of these things definitely help me get back on track. So if you are interested in more about my IVF experience, I took a holistic approach. I have other videos that I will link here that you can feel free to watch and just learn about my experience. I'm very happy to share that, after having 2 miscarriages in the past, I had a successful pregnancy. I had a fairly easy pregnancy, a great recovery. So I want to share my story with you. And if there's anything that I can help you out with, please just let me know. Ask me in the comments. I also have some guides up on my website and the option to book a coaching call with me. So any way that I can help, just let me know.